Trump yesterday was at a rally and he decided to take a minute or so to respond to Christine Ford's testimony that happened around a week ago, where she was very compelling and a credible witness. Those are Trump's words, not mine, by the way, even though she was definitely fairly compelling as a witness compared to Brett Kavanaugh, who was quite guilty of perjury, to say the least. But Trump has seemed to flip-flop his position on this, where he flat out savagely attacks Christine Ford.
36 years ago, this happened. I had one beer, right? I had one beer. Well, do you think it was? Nope, it was one beer. Oh, good. How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What neighborhood was it in? I don't know. Where's the house? I don't know. Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know. But I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember. And a man's life is in tatters. A man's life is shattered. His wife is shattered. His daughters, who are beautiful, incredible young kids. They destroy people. They want to destroy people. These are really evil people.
So, after watching that, you can kind of see how, first off, that was quite disgusting, honestly. Even if you're a right-winger who thinks that Brett Kavanaugh is definitely innocent, you can at least admit how mocking someone is not the best thing to do, especially when it's pretty polarized right now.
Happening.
Oh, so when the Ford allegation's very polarizing, you don't want to bring other people to your side just by mocking an alleged rape victim. It's definitely low standard, even for Trump, who sets very low standards, and this is kind of plays to his points of trying to be that Washington outsider who says the politically incorrect things, which that definitely was politically incorrect, just mocking people. And he keeps repeating how, oh, I don't remember. It's like interesting, reminding me of when he mocked a disabled veteran. Also, not a good thing to do. That was back in like 2016, 2 years ago, during his campaign trail, where he famously mocked a disabled veteran, essentially going on the same tangent. So, this is why we kind of need better standards for people in office and hold them more accountable when they say disgusting things like this. While Trump also has bad policy, we need to attack him for these things in the midterms in 2020. So this also kind of shows how they're pretty afraid, the Trump wing and the right-wing establishment even is afraid that Brett Kavanaugh won't be confirmed, because at first Trump did say that she was a credible witness and very compelling, and now he's completely doing a 180 and completely mocking her. Shows how it's kind of a scare. They're scared almost, because you look at the Senate right now, it is very polarized on this Supreme Court nominee because there were rape allegations from 30 years ago. So it's currently 49 to 51 for the Senate, and that means that like they need two Republicans to just vote no for Kavanaugh, and he won't be confirmed as long as all the Democrats do vote, which they probably will vote to not confirm him, since that would be career suicide right now, especially when you have someone who, as I've said many times, has alleged rape allegations. So there are some votes, though, that they will need when it comes to Kavanaugh. They're definitely going to need to confirm Murkowski and Susan Collins from Alaska and Maine, respectively. I mean, they've already gotten Jeff Flake, who's still kind of on the fence, but he did confirm him for the first phase, which was the judicial nominee from the Senate Judicial Committee. But Susan Collins is going to be definitely an interesting case to watch going forward, because there is currently a fund going against her that's at roughly $1 million right now, and if she decides to vote yes to confirm Kavanaugh, then they're going to use that $1 million against her, the Democratic nominee, for 2020 when she's up for re-election. So there's a lot of pressure, especially since Brett Kavanaugh, the left has been using the tactic of calling out Roe v. Wade and how Brett Kavanaugh might be the swing vote to repeal it. And Susan Collins has always prided herself as a pro-choice Republican. There's been many attack ads on her trying to pressure her, and it seems like there's all the sides pointing that Susan Collins should vote no on Kavanaugh if she wants to keep her career. But that would still leave it at a 50-50. It was all Democrats and Susan Collins. So it currently looks like it might be that Kavanaugh gets confirmed. I'd say, if I had to guess right now, I'd say it would be a 50-50 vote with the tiebreaker being Mike Pence. So unless some credible stuff comes up from the FBI investigation that's going into Kavanaugh, which has delayed the voting even more, then people like Jeff Flake, even Murkowski, Collins, even people on the left, such as Doug Jones, the Democrat from Alabama, or Joe Manchin, who are in highly contested seats, such as West Virginia and Alabama, they might even try to vote for Kavanaugh. So he probably will be confirmed in the end, depending on how much dirt they get from the FBI investigation.